Hey everybody, I am in my backyard this morning. It's a beautiful spring day, and actually tomorrow is Mother's Day, and we know that that can be really rough for all of us. Sorry if I'm squinting some. The sun is right above the house there. But one of the reasons I wanted to come out here is because every day I look out my kitchen window and I see this yard. And there's one thing in particular that I see, and it's really, well, let me just show you right over here. See that little, right there, that's it. And it's interesting because that is something that has not been changed since Becca died. Becca died in October 12th, 2011. And this little thing has been there ever since. I think you can tell it's rusting out, and it was my fall decoration. I used to come out here and change this little thing on the hook according to what season it was or was coming up, and I have not done a thing since Becca died. This is what's been hanging here. And for me, Becca was 29. She was married and had a daughter, and so she didn't live in my home. So I didn't have a bedroom to struggle with, like I know so many of you do. Struggling with what do I do with the bedroom. I can't take things down. I can't change it into something else. Well, this is my one thing that I just can't seem to change or let it go, put something else up. It just stays there, and I see it every time I look out my kitchen window, and I guess I just want to, that's just kind of, I want to say it's okay, right? It's okay that if we have things that we're just not ready to move or change, especially something huge like a bedroom. We were talking about that just this week with people in my group about how hard it is and how they'd keep the door closed, and it's just so hard, and what do you do with that room, and how long is it going to be there like that? And sometimes they'll go in and lay on the bed or look around or whatever, but they just can't change that room. I have another friend who, when her son died, there was a situation where they had family coming, something was going on, and she had to have that room for people who were coming and staying, and so she changed it almost immediately. Now, she was glad she did. She looks back at it and says she was glad that she had something that forced her to change it. But so I'm not telling you, I'm not trying to force you, make you feel guilty or make you think you have to change something, because that's my something. It's been there for 5.5 years now. But you know what? I did do something. Oops, getting in the way of myself. I did do something yesterday. I was at the store and I found something gorgeous. It caught my eye. I've never bought. I'm gonna put, and this is where I ended up setting it. Look at these beautiful, like Gerber daisies. Aren't they gorgeous? I saw them walking into a store, and it was just like I was so drawn to them, and I had to have them, and I didn't know why, and I didn't even have any idea where I was going to put them until I came home, and all of a sudden I went, yep, that's where they need to be. So I did do a little change. I added to it, and for some reason that's the change I want to make right now. So I just want to encourage you to, God will show you. You'll know in your heart when it's time to begin to make those changes. And it doesn't mean that we've forgotten our child. It doesn't mean that we're leaving our child behind. It just means that we're ready to learn how to go forward in a way and live in a way that still honors our child, but not something that continues to pull us under from life. So I hope I'm making sense to you. I feel like I'm kind of blubbering today, but just, with Mother's Day weekend, I think we all kind of have our mind on other things, and it's can really get to us. So anyway, yeah, I'm kind of having one of those weekends myself. So with that, I'll go ahead and say goodbye, and just God bless you. Be sure to connect with us at gpshope.org and also on our Facebook page. I try to set up words of encouragement and things to just encourage each other with this life that we've been given, this journey that we found ourselves on. So remember, we are here to be a light of hope in your place of darkness.